What's up everyone, Crypto Underground is back with an update video on HyperSUI, one of the next best DEXs that are upcoming here in the crypto space. HyperSUI is a new DEX that is upcoming on SUI, so it is basically a competitor to Hyperliquid and also Ether and all the others of course. But on this one here in specific, the good thing is that we can invest right now in the early access phase, and also we know already the listing price that will be 9 cents. So from the current pre-sale price, this is already 1,200% higher, and that's why of course we're gonna have a look into that, guys, because we have major news upcoming about HyperSUI after Hyperliquid and Ether, of course, because HyperSUI is the next big thing in my opinion in the crypto space. And you know how it is with those new cryptos, guys. As soon as they're launching on exchanges, very often you see the same thing like Ether and Hyperliquid, a very big pump. Of course, nothing is guaranteed, guys, nothing is guaranteed, and of course I'm not a financial advisor, I don't give any financial advice, but of course I would not miss out right now on this big opportunity that we have right now with HyperSUI, guys, because we don't see all those DEXs launching every day, and that's why it is of course important that you're not missing out on those new launches like Ether or Hyperliquid here in the crypto space, especially if you're trading altcoins, because HyperSUI, it is linked here in the video description, and this one here is upcoming next year. And we can meanwhile of course invest in the early access phase, because you can see that they have right now a pre-market phase of their own token before the big launch of this DEX on SUI. So welcome everyone, make sure to be subscribed on this channel, guys, and of course check out all links in the video description like HyperSUI, because here I always have the complete list of new hyped upcoming cryptos. And of course if you're looking out for some exchanges where to trade the cryptos like Bitcoin and of course altcoins, then I always use Maxi Global here, this exchange, to trade the newest coins. And here also you can see that always we have new coins upcoming every day basically, and they always are doing their own thing. What they always do, or at least what they do as soon as they launch on exchanges, they have of course these big volatile moves, both to the upside and to the downside. But very often at the beginning you see a massive pump. And sometimes those pumps are always, or sometimes they are sustainable. Not always, but sometimes they are sustainable. Let's say it that way, guys, because of course we have seen in the past also many coins pump and dump. But whenever it comes to DEXs like Hyperliquid or Ether, we have seen a pump and then sometimes a very long consolidation phase before the next phase. And this one here, HyperSUI, guys, right now is also partnered up and also mentioned in different crypto websites and with different companies. And I think that here we're going to have one of the best opportunities of 2026, because you have seen that those new DEXs, they have been very successful. And right now we have a new one upcoming, or even the first one upcoming on SUI. So it is a new DEX, but the first one on SUI. And this is why I believe that this one here has of course a big upside potential, because SUI has been of course very great in this altcoin season. And I think that also this one over here deserves a lot of attention. There will be also a maximum supply of this token. And right now, as I told you guys, if you click here, the link in the video description to HyperSUI, I'm going to put it right here. Then of course you're going to end up here on the website where you can check out everything. And here you can see that you can get access here to the pre-sale phase. So you click here, buy now, and get the tokens before the TG, so before the coins launch, or here you click join pre-sale, and then you get here to the big dashboard. And remember, guys, I'm not a financial advisor. Everything is no financial advice. Trading in the crypto space is always high risk, guys, that's for sure. But whenever I see opportunities, whenever I see new upcoming cryptos like this one over here, which is also mentioned in different crypto websites, then of course I like to be invested and also to share that with you, because I want to show you those tokens before everyone else is talking about it and before everyone else is buying it up. And if you're buying those coins whenever they already pump 1000% and then you're buying in, it's not guaranteed that it's going to pump another 1000%. Sometimes you're then the exit liquidity, because if afterwards it's dumping, all the people that bought in and did those big profits here, they are of course selling into you, and then you're going to miss out and you basically lost everything, because if you're the exit liquidity, very often those tokens, those prices, they never come back. And that's why I like to buy into those tokens before everyone is talking about it, and of course before the big hype and the big pump. HyperSUI also raised right now 3 million, so the hype is big. This is just going on since a few weeks, and you can see that already many people jumped on board. And also right now, if you're buying, you can see that the price is a fraction of a cent. Listing price will be 9 cents, and then of course I'm hoping also that it's going higher than that, but no guarantees, guys, no financial advice. Always do your own research, since I don't give any financial advice, but this is at least what I'm hoping. And here, if you're buying in, you can see that if you use my link, you get this bonus system, up to 12% bonus bonus if you spend at least $1,500, but the minimum is just $85, which is basically nothing. But then you get 0 bonus. You need to spend at least $250 to get the 6%, or of course $1,500 to get 12% on top of your bonus. There is no staking rewards. There will be some staking rewards later on once the project is going live. So for staking and liquidity, there is a percentage reserved here, but during the pre-sale phase, you cannot stake it. So you can only buy and hold them here, the tokens, and wait for the big launch. You can of course invest also with credit card if you want. Euro, US dollar, or also British pounds are accepted. Otherwise you can use your cryptos like Ethereum, BNB, USDT, and so on. Even meme coins are supported like Dogecoin. So definitely check that out before you're buying, and then you put here the amount that you would like to invest, and then you get, for example, this amount of tokens, like 500,000 of tokens plus 12% if you're spending here at least $1,500. And then of course you can click here buy now and then confirm the transaction, and you have basically the tokens locked in here. Once this one is going live, then of course we can go and claim the tokens at that time, but until then. So once this one then is going live, we can claim the tokens. I'm going to show you exactly how to claim the tokens and so on. And until then, we can just buy in. And remember, guys, if you discover this video or this project too late or late already, it is possible that the price is then already much higher, so close to 9 cents. So watch out for that, at what price that you're buying during the pre-sale price, because right now we are in the early stage phase. So if you're watching this video early enough, then you should have enough time and basically buy in the early access phase. Remember, when we first bought in here, it was like at $0.001, and now we are already here, and this one goes rapidly to the upside. You can see that every stage is coming up like every few days, and then the price keeps going higher until it's reaching 9 cents somewhere at the beginning of next year, and then of course it's launching at 9 cents. So that's why the people that are buying in early, they get rewarded with lower entry prices. But of course, it's difficult sometimes to spot such projects, or also be brave to invest into such risky projects as well. But I think that this is a no-brainer, since it's coming up on SUI, and although we have seen those taxes performing very well during this altcoin season. And I think that also here with HyperSUI, we have a great one that right now we can invest in. And also prepare for the launch of those listings of HyperSUI, for example, on Mexi Global, because I believe that since here also we are on Mexi Global, we are seeing a lot of articles coming out talking about HyperSUI. I think that it's almost guaranteed. Of course, nothing is guaranteed, guys, but I believe that it's guaranteed almost that this one will be listed there, since it's mentioned in this website on this exchange so many times already. So you can sign up also to Mexi Global with this link, guys. I'm going to put it also at the top so you cannot miss it out, because with my links you get the maximum sign up and deposit bonus on Mexi Global if you sign up with my link. And you can also start to trade here without doing KYC, guys. So definitely check it out, especially if you're interested for those new hyped upcoming cryptos that are launching there often. The HyperSUI is of course also here, so check it out, guys. That's it for now. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned, be subscribed, and let me know if you got on board into HyperSUI, guys. I bought in, and of course I hope you too. So that's why follow me, be subscribed here, guys, and we're gonna of course cover this project more and more during the pre-sale phase and also at launch then. So thank you for watching, and see you all in the next one. Crypto Underground over for now.